Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Alisa Sharina, and today I'll be explaining the brief of Musyarakah. Musyarakah means partnership in Islamic finance. Everyone contributes capital and shares profit and losses based on an agreed ratio, no guaranteed returns. So, in other words, Musyarakah is a partnership contract in Islamic finance where all partners contribute capital and share profits and losses based on pre-agreed ratio. It is based on mutual trust, cooperation, and risk sharing. So, no parties earns a guaranteed return. Instead, all partners bear the risk and reward collectively. So next, I'll be explaining about Kim Loon Corporation Berhad on the company overview. So, Kim Loon Corporation Berhad, better known as Kim Loon Construction, is a well-established company in Malaysia. It was founded in 1977 and has since grown into a major player in construction and engineering. Kim Loon is involved in infrastructure development, manufacturing of precast concrete products, and property development. Their operations mainly focus on projects in Malaysia and Singapore, and the company is known for delivering quality construction solutions and material to its clients. On the next company analysis, this second chart offers a closer look at the stock's recent movements, and it might focus on a shorter time frame or highlight certain indicators like trading volume. From this chart, we may notice a sudden jump or dip in the share price, which could be linked to company news or announcements. By analyzing charts like this, investors try to understand the momentum behind a stock and whether it's a good time to buy or sell. So next, I'll be explaining about Kim Loon's company analysis. So here we have a stock chart that shows Kim Loon's share price movement over a certain period, perhaps the past year. By looking at this chart, we can get a general idea of how the company has been performing in the stock market. For example, if the price has been gradually increasing, that might reflect investors' confidence or good business results. If it has been fluctuating, that could be due to market uncertainty or changes within the company itself. So next, I'll be talking about the latest news and issues of Kim Loon Company. So looking at the latest news surrounding Kim Loon, we can see that the company recently secured a new construction contract, which is a positive development that may lead to higher revenue. But at the same time, there's been a change in leadership with a new CEO stepping into the role. Such changes can affect the company's direction and investor perception. The volume chart next to the news section shows us how active the stock has been lately. If there are any spikes in volume, it often means increased interest or concerns from investors. So, finally, let's summarize our analysis for Kim Loon's company. So, based on the 4 key insights, first of all, we will have a look at the prediction. So, it will give us an idea of where the stock price might go in the near future. So, depending on current trends and market conditions, it may be expected to rise slightly, stay steady, or even decline. So, second of all is the revenue sentiment, so which connects how the company makes money to the options of analysis, whether they feel Kim Loon is stable and growing or facing challenges. Third, we consider the investment time, meaning whether Kim Loon is more suitable for short-term gains or long-term holding. And finally, we will have a look at the competitor's view, which compares Kim Loon to similar companies in the same industry. This gives investors a broader context and helps them make informed decisions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Amila Farna binti Muhammad Farid. So today, I will be present about company overview, which is Nestle Malaysia Berhad. Nestle Malaysia Berhad is under a consumer sector. As we all know, Nestle Malaysia Berhad is a Malaysia-based and beverage manufacturing. The company operates in the segment of foods and beverage and others. The other segment includes nutrition, Nestle Professional, Nestle Health, and many more. So let's begin with the company overview of Nestle Malaysia Berhad, outlining its key details and operational within the consumer sector. We will start by looking at Nestle Malaysia Berhad's base food and beverage manufacturing with a significant preference in various product categories. So here is the company analysis. This slide shows a 5-year candlestick chart for our analysis of Nestle Malaysia Berhad. This company analysis includes a 5-year candlestick chart providing a historical view of Nestle Malaysia Berhad's stock performance. To analyze the stock movement to Nestle Malaysia Berhad, we need to look at 5 years candlestick chart illustrating its price actions over the 5 years. So for this slide, it just seems like before, but this slide shows the company analysis for the 1 year. This slide details display a 1-year candlestick chart illustrating the recent stock performance of Nestle Malaysia Berhad. It also shows its stock price, fluctuations, and trading volume. And this is a slide for news and issue for Nestle Malaysia Berhad. This slide details recent news and potential issue concerning Nestle Malaysia Berhad, along with indicators of its supply and demand. This news and issue selections for Nestle Berhad cover recent company developments, stock price level relative to its 52-week high, and insights into its supply and demand dynamic. For the summary, this slide helps us to summarize our finding on Nestle Malaysia Berhad. This slide presents our key projections and the overall consequences investment rating. And based on the company overview, the 5 years and 1 year stock analysis chart, the news and issue are the resulting predictions for Nestle Malaysia Berhad. The overall conclusions appears to be a whole recommendations. The company overview established Nestle's strong positions in the Malaysian food and beverage sector, while the longer-term 5-year chart may show some historical trends that the more recent 1-year chart likely reflects more current market dynamics. The news and issues like will be influence the stock. And finally, the summary slide showing the predictions for key financial metrics culminates and the consensus rating is hold. This suggests that the analysis doesn't present a strong enough case for either buying or sell at this time. There might be a balance of positive and negative factors, or perhaps uncertainty in the near-term outlook, leading to the natural stance investor may be advised to maintain their current positions and monitor factor development. Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is under finance sector. Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is Malaysia-based Islamic bank. The bank is principally engaged in the Islamic banking business and the provisions of related financial services. The bank segments include consumer banking, corporate and commercial banks, shareholder and treasury. Let's take a look at the company overview for Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad, which highlights its positions as a leading Islamic financial institution with a significant preference across Malaysia. The company overview presents essential information about Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad, from its origins and core activity in Islamic banking to its various business segments and widespread branches network. So now I will present about company analysis. This slide presents a 5-year candlestick chart for the company analysis. For Bank Islam Malaysia, we are looking at 5-year candlestick chart to visualize the stock price movement and to see the providing a historical perspective on the stock performance, and also to analyze the company stock trends. We have a 5-year candlestick chart illustrating its price actions over the past 5 years. Okay, so this slide shows a 1-year candlestick chart as part of Bank Islam Malaysia. For a closer look in Bank Islam Malaysia, here is the 1-year candlesticks chart detailing the stock price fluctuations over the past year. And this one candlestick chart also provide insight into the company's recent stock performance as a part of our overall analysis. And this slide also help us to understand the more recent trend in the company's stocks. This is company analysis includes a 1-year candlestick chart illustrating its price movement over the last year. Okay, as we all know, in company we have a news and issue. So here is news and issue from Bank Islam Malaysia. The slide covers recent news and potential issue related to the company along the supplies and demand influence. These news and issue sections include updates on recent company activities, management charge, stock price level, and insight into supply and demand. And it's about this slide is about all of the news and issue about the Bank Islam company. And for the summary for this slide, summarizes our analysis, including predictions and the current investment decision. So, based on the company overview, stock analysis, recent news and issue, and the resulting predictions, the overall conclusions appears to be that the consensus investment rating for Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is a hold. This suggests while there may be some positive indicators or potentials for growth reflected in the analysis, there are also factors or uncertainties highlighted in the news and issue that warrants a cautious approach, leading to the recommendations to neither buy or not sell the stock at this time. Further monitoring of the company performance and any emerging news would be prudent. So that's all for Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Shasa Inshira, and I will continue the presentation with the last sector, which is the plantation sector. So for the plantation sector, we took for the Johor plantation. In the slides, it shows about the company overview roughly. So the company profile for Johor plantation is a Malaysia-based upstream oil palm plantation company. The company's primary business is the growing, harvesting, and processing of fresh fruits branches into crude palm oil. And then in the slides also provide the company address and company contact number and company website. Next slide, the picture shows a stock chart for a company called Johor Plantation over roughly the past 5 years. Each color bar shows the price movement for 1 week. Green bars mean the price went up that week. Red bars means the price went down. The thin lines on top and bottom show the highest and lowest price reached that week. The orange and blue lines help shows the general trend and how much the price usually move up or down. The bars at the bottom show how much trading happened each week. Basically, it's a way to see how the company's stock price has changed over time and how volatile it has been. You can see a big jump in price around December or January. So, for the next slides, this picture shows the chart for 1 year. It's just the same as 5 years just now. The green bars present price went up during that week. Red bars shows price went down during that week. The line shows a general idea of where the price has been heading. This slide appears to be a summary of news and issue related to the company being analyzed like the Johor Plantation. Based on the previous chart, it's broken down into potential positive news for N and potential negative issues for S. And the next one is for S. S is for supply and demand. The stock trading is increasing and there are mutual funds and other large institutions and investors are buying the stocks. The next is a summary for the Johor Plantations company. For prediction,
We can predict the company according to the based on 5 analysis, earning per share estimate, revenue estimate, and net income estimate. And then, for investment decisions, consensus rating is by. For the conclusion, the canceling method offers a systematic and data-driven approach to stock investing by combining both fundamental and technical analysis. By focusing on current earning growth, annual earning growth, and new product or services, supply and demand dynamics, leader versus laggard analysis, institutional sponsorship, and market direction, investor can identify high potential growth stock with strong fundamental and favorable market condition. While it is not a guaranteed path to profit and still carries market risk, canceling helps investors make more informed decisions and manage their portfolios with discipline and strategic insight. Thank you.